Yes. Now next move to the uh, errors and exceptions. What do you mean by error and PHP? As you all know about that, errors are going to be mm, present in the programs whenever you will be going to miss some of the syntaxes. Okay. So exceptions, the looping concepts are going to be mm, continuously if you are going to loop. So condition statements if you are going to miss, so unexpected things are going to happen. So those things are going to be called as an exceptions. So let us see in detail how this errors and exceptions have been defined. Now errors can be unexpected results and defined produced by the PHP code or any codes it is going to be. Okay. Error handling improves the application because whenever the error comes, then only we'll be going to understand that where is the exactly the what have been done some mistakes in that. Okay. Then error PHP is built-in functions it is going to have to customize the PHP reporting errors. So you can able to report the error by using some methods. Exceptions can are like errors, but they can caught by using the try catch block that they will be going to use it. Catch block when it is going to be thrown. Displaying error messages, sometimes it shows that error information is considered as a bad security practices. Usually you should not show that particular error. So this type of error that you will be going to get. So you have to try to avoid that particular error messages. So automatically what happens, you should go back to the same location and again you have to re-enter that particular data. Okay. Error, we can, in one word we can say that errors are unexpected results produced by the PHP code. Exceptions are similar to errors, but they can be caught by using the cache block. Then what is an exception then? A similar way that it has been defined here also. And errors can be unexpected program results, cannot be handled by the program itself. And the errors can resolved by using fixing the program. Whenever that error is going to occur, then you can able to fix it. For example, the syntax is going to be wrong. That syntax is going to be, if you want to correct it, automatically that error is going to be vanishes. Here infinite loop is going to be, if it is a infinite loop is going to be there, then it cannot be get stopped over there. So you have to fix that particular infinite loop by giving the proper conditions. Exceptions is unexpected program result that can be handled by using the program itself. So this condition is not satisfied, so immediately the try catch block that it should, you'll be going to get caught that particular error and you can able to display. Handled by using either creating a file or presenting the user with the option searching by that particular file. So you here what happens basically is you are searching for one particular file, whether it is the file is available or not. So if the file is going to available, it is going to display that particular file. If it is not, then error is going to be raised. So instead of raising the error, this is exception that it is going to be saying that this file is not going to be found. This file is not found. Like that, they can able to display the message. Avoid unexpected results in our pages because it is going to be irritating factor. It is going to be always, if you're going to display the errors, it is very difficult because before that only you should be specifying that. For example, I'll tell you username and password will be there. So how many how to write that particular username and password that if you mentioned, according to that, if it is going to be, then nobody is going to make the mistakes. Okay, if you're not specifying anything and you are directly giving that username and password, so the people are prone to make the mistakes. So hence only the exceptions are going to be raised. To improve the security of our application by not exposing the information like malicious users like attack over the applications. Nothing but the data is going to be when too much protection that if you're going to give it. So possibilities of attacking is going to be means raising the exceptions are going to be more in this. When errors can occur, it depends upon the configuration of the settings and as well as how do you write that particular program basically. There is error messages in the web browser, the information relating to the error that is being occurred. So as it is saying that again, your searching for some particular file, it is not going to be found, then it is going to display that 404 is nothing but a file not found. If the file is going to be present in that, if you are going to make that file is going to be present in that particular location, then the error will be solved. We are going to use three methods for this particular errors. Okay, there is a die statement you will be going to use, custom error handlers that you can use, PHP error reporting that you can able to use it. What is the function of this die statement? It is, so the die statement or function combines the uh, echo and exit functions, means the what type of error it is, and it will be going to come out of that particular function. Okay. That thing that it contains in the die statement. It is useful function. It is going to be whenever that message output message is going to be displayed. Okay, and stop the script for execution. So all three things that it is going to do it in one shot. Second is custom error handlers. So they can define the functions, and whenever that is going to be necessary. For example, here the conditions will be going to write it. If the condition is going to be fails, then the error is going to be raised. So custom handlers, custom errors that you can able to specify. PHP error reporting. So this is another method that it is going to be used for the reporting of the errors. So this method is going to be useful when the development environment is going to be present over there. Means this is usually the developer is going to write this particular code. Okay. Okay. This will help for the developer to debug that particular. Next is about the PHP error reporting and errors and exceptions. Handling it is. So always it is a good practice, error handling and exceptions. Always it is a good practice that you should have it. Okay. So errors are to be you'll be knowing that which type of error that you'll be going to get that. Okay. So you have to tag it properly that if this error is going to raise us and this method, this output that should be displayed. So it is a good practice that a developer can develop it. Okay. And he's going to recorrect it over there itself. For example, a simple example, username will be there. Username whether it should be written in capital letters or small letters, or it is in the sentence letter. So that it depends upon the user it is going to be. If you are going to be specific, then you should, when you can take the mouse pointer over there, how to write that particular username, that you should write it. So once it is written, then there is no mistakes that is going to happen. There is a best practice that you can able to. Error handling. So it is a sensible exception handling strategy makes clear that what exceptions should be expected. There's nothing but there's what type of errors that you can expect or exceptions that you can expect. So you'll be knowing about that particular whenever you'll write that. And it is very easy to handle the errors. And popular exceptions handlings are going to be there, okay, so that you can able to use it. Simple example again, I'm going to quote in this is, you wanted to search for one particular file, but that location that file is not going to be available. What happens? The exception is being raised or file is not found. So how to avoid this? By using that, you place that particular file over there, and you can able to get the proper. You can resolve this particular. How do you report basically manually? How will you be going to report that? Error reporting using manual format. Enable the error reporting all function you will be going to use it. Error messages including every error. This function you will be going to write including e-strict and e-notice. So these things that you will be going to use it. Dollar PHP error reporting -1. PHP admin value error reporting your initial is HTTPD config. This function that automatically it takes and it is getting reported to the as a error over there. All PHP errors. Advantage is that The error reporting function is a built-in function